Morning everyone and welcome back to my vlog. I just thought I'd pop on and show you my makes for the last few weeks. I have been trying really hard to just use fabric that I've already got rather than buying more fabric. So I've got 4 things to show you. 3 of them are makes from my stash. I have been naughty and spent money on one lot of fabric, but I did actually know what I was going to make, so I will show you that later. So first up is what I'm wearing. This is the Southbank Sweater. This is definitely my go-to pattern. I've got probably, I think, 4 or 5 of the dresses, but I haven't actually got any just basic top versions, so I decided to have a go at this. Just thought it'd be nice with jeans. The fabric I bought in January when we went to Budapest, and it's just a really nice weight. It hasn't got much stretch to it, just a little bit of stretch, but it's more of a Ponte-Roma kind of fabric, and it's got a nice texture to it, if you can see that. So yeah, just a basic top, but yeah, really pleased with that. Then second up, I made the Tillian Buttons Stella Joggers. Again, this was from my stash. I'm actually wearing them. If I can stand on the furniture and tell my children not to do that, but there we go. This fabric, I actually won this fabric last November, I think it was. I went to Sobrum, and everyone met back at Guthrie and Garney at the end of the day, and they had a raffle, and I won one of the raffle prizes, and it was a bundle of fabrics from Charlie Girl. I think I got 5 different pieces of fabric. They're all 1 metre long. So the Stella Joggers, I think it says in the instructions about 1.5 metres. So I haven't got quite enough fabric for the whole thing, but I managed to cut the front and back of the trousers out of the metre and the pockets. So it has got pockets as well. And then the waistband and the cuffs on the bottom, mind my filthy slippers. Yeah, I just used the fabric that I got left over from this. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the actual fit of them. I've not made trousers of any description before, really. I did make some pyjamas when I was first started sewing, and they were absolutely massive on me. But yeah, I think the fit's pretty good on those. So yeah, pleased with those. My next make is, if you live in the UK, we've got the great British Sewing Bee back on. Yeah, really loving that programme at the moment. I don't know how they make some of the items that they make, especially the time that they're allocated. Yeah, I know I couldn't do it. I could no way could I be in a programme like that. I would just stress. But there's a lady Shona over at Satisfaction, and she's been running a competition in conjunction with the Sewing Bee. So basically, on a Tuesday evening here, so when the programme ends every week, she puts a vlog on Instagram, and she tells us what the week's challenge is going to be, and then you have a week to do that challenge, and it's something related to what the programme has been on that particular week. So this last week it was sustainability, so they were using scraps, remnants of fabric, making dresses out of curtains, that sort of thing. So that was our challenge. So I'd actually got, I will put a picture up, I'll just grab it. I will put a picture up to show you the before, but last year I bought it's like a beach kind of cover up dress. That it was one of those impulse buys. It was in the sales, and it was too big. I knew it was too big when I bought it, but I thought, oh, that's cheap, I'll buy that, maybe I could take it in or something. And it's just sat there unloved, unworn, and in reality I'm not going to take it in, because if I'm perfectly honest, since the boys have grown up, they're all teenagers in the 20s now, and they don't tend to come on holiday with us, so when we go away, we don't tend to do beach holidays, to be perfectly honest. We'll go to city breaks, that sort of thing. So it isn't something that I was going to ever wear. So I decided to cut that up and see what I could make. And luckily, because it was very large, I had quite a lot of fabric. So I have made the, it's a Cocoa Wawa. I will put a picture on. It's a Cocoa Wawa Honeycomb Dress. So I had enough fabric for the dress. Got to cut a couple of threads off there. I didn't have quite enough for the sleeve, so I'd got a remnant of cotton fabric in black. So I used that for the sleeves. And I've also lined it all. So I've lined the bodice with the black cotton. So that's all lined, if you can see the lining in there. Also put a nice little label on. And then I put a trim of fabric on the sleeves just to finish off, and just did a fancy stitch on my sewing machine. And then the skirt I'd got some fabric which I cut out. It was a lining that I cut out of a dress that didn't fit me. So I'd got that, so I just put that in for the lining of the skirt. And yeah, I'm really pleased with how that turned out. So yeah, it's all from fabric that I wasn't going to use. I did want to use recycled old buttons. I've got a tin full of buttons that my mother-in-law gave me, and I did have a hunt through, and I did find some orange buttons, but they were quite pale orange. And I think these, if you can see the buttons, I'd actually bought these a couple of weeks ago for another project, and I just thought it adds that pop of colour to the top. So yeah, so the buttons aren't recycled, but everything else is. So yeah, really pleased with that one. And then my final make, again, just go and grab that. This fabric is absolutely gorgeous. So if you can see that, it's a jersey fabric from Pin and Sew. I will put a link down below. It's animal print, which is all the rage now. But it's, if you can see, it's got glitter on the yellow gold colour. So yeah, really love that. I mean, when I first spotted the fabric, it sold out straight away. So I messaged the lady over at Pin and Sew, and she said she would be having some more in stock. And as soon as she let me know it was in stock, I bought myself 2.5 metres, because I knew that would be enough to make the Kielo dress this is. I have made it once before. Again, I will put a picture up so that you can see it on. It's got nice, it's a nice wrap dress. Yeah, quite a simple pattern to sew. The hardest part is cutting out the pieces, because they are huge. They're quite long. I haven't got a cutting mat long enough to actually place them on. But yeah, really love this. I put a picture on Instagram when I'd made it, and Aga, who owns the shop, she actually messaged me and asked me to write a blog post. So I've done that, and that's actually gone live. Should be today, Sunday. So that should be live on our page now. So I will put a link to that below. So yeah, so I've been making way for some more fabric, because I have been to the knitting and stitching show. I've been quite I've been quite good in what I've spent. I haven't gone overboard, but I will be putting a video up on line in the next few days to show you what I've bought there. So yeah, so just a short video, but that was just to show you what I've been making this last few weeks. Thanks for watching.